Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back. So if you've been in the crypto space for a while, you've probably heard the word futures thrown around. And maybe you've wondered, is this really for me? Or is it something that only big traders do? Today, we're breaking that down. No jargon, no gatekeeping, just a real conversation about what futures trading actually is, how it works, and why right now it's more accessible than ever to South Africans, because Binance has officially relaunched futures here in South Africa, and that is a big deal. So let's get into it. All right, so let's start from the very beginning. When most people think about crypto, they think buy Bitcoin, hold it, hope it goes up. And that's called spot trading. You actually own the asset. Now, futures trading is different. With futures, you're not buying the actual crypto. You're making an agreement, a contract, to buy or sell an asset at a specific price at a future date. Hence the name futures. Think of it like this. Imagine you believe the price of Bitcoin is going to go up next month. Instead of buying actual Bitcoin right now, you can open a futures contract that says, I'm betting that it'll be worth more in the next month. If you're right, you profit from it. If you're wrong, you take a loss. And here's the thing that makes futures really interesting. You can also profit when the market goes down. That's called shorting the market. So whether the market is pumping or whether the market is dumping, there's a potential opportunity for you here. Now, the most common type you'll see on Binance is called USDT margin futures. That basically means your trades are settled in USDT, a stable coin. So you don't need to hold Bitcoin or Ethereum to get started. You're just speculating on where the price is going. That's the core of it. You're trading on price movement, not ownership. So why would someone choose futures over just buying crypto normally? A few reasons. First, flexibility. In spot trading, you can really only profit when prices go up. With futures, you can position yourself for both directions. Up or down, that gives you more tools to work with, especially in a very volatile market like crypto. Second is diversification. Futures can actually help you manage your risk exposure. Let's say you hold Bitcoin and the market starts looking shaky. You could open a short position to hedge, basically protecting your portfolio against a big drop. It's a strategy that more experienced traders use, but it's good to understand even as a beginner. Third, the market never closes. Crypto futures trades 24/7. Unlike stocks or traditional derivatives, there's no waiting for the market to open on a Monday. You can trade whenever it makes sense for you. Now, and I want to be really clear here, futures trading is not a guaranteed way to make money. It carries real risk. That's why education is everything, and that's what we're going to do in the next step. This is the part I really want you to pay attention to, because a lot of people jump into futures, they see the potential upside and skip over the risk part. Don't do that. Here are the 3 things every beginner trader needs to understand before they even touch a futures contract. Number 1, leverage. Binance Futures lets you trade with leverage. That means you can control a larger position with a smaller amount of money. For example, with a 10x leverage, 100 Rand controls 1,000 Rand worth of exposure. It sounds exciting, right? But leverage cuts both ways. If the trade goes in your favor, your gains are amplified. But if it goes against you, your losses are amplified too. So start low. I would personally recommend going nothing above 5x or 10x when starting out. Number 2, your stop loss. A stop loss is your safety net. It automatically closes your trade if the price moves too far against you, so you don't lose more than you're willing to risk. You set it before you open a trade. It's non-negotiable. Always set a stop loss. Number 3, only trade what you can afford to lose. I know you've heard this before, but it's worth repeating. Futures trading is speculative trading. Never put in money you can't afford to walk away from. You treat your risk like a budget. Decide upfront what your maximum loss is and don't go beyond it. These 3 things, managing your leverage, setting stop losses, and trading within your means, form the foundation of responsible futures traders. Once you build those habits from day 1, you can be a very successful trader. Before we get into the platform itself, I want to show you something that most people completely skip over. And honestly, it's one of the most valuable things that Binance has to offer. This is the Binance Futures Learn page. And where do you find it? It's under More right here. You're going to scroll down to Learn and you're going to go under Get Started. Now right here, before you put a single Rand into a futures trade, this is where you should be spending your time. Binance has built a full education library, articles, guides, glossaries,
specifically for futures trading, and it's all for free. Now you've got beginner content that breaks down exactly what we've been talking about today. As you can see, these are all beginner modules. What is a futures contract, or what is futures trading? Futures trading versus spot trading, traditional futures versus Binance crypto futures, what are long positions, what are short positions, what are long and short positions, what is leverage, and what is risk management. This is all written in plain language. No finance degree is required here, and there's different sections that you need to go through. As you get more comfortable, there's more advanced content on risk management, liquidation and margin mode, how that all works, the trading psychology of actual futures trading, how to read market signals. All of this information, it needs to grow with you. There's even a glossary, so if you ever come across a term that you don't know, liquidation price, funding rate, open interest, you can look it up right here instead of falling down a YouTube rabbit hole at 2 a.m. in the morning. Here's my honest advice before you activate your futures account. Spend at least a few hours on this page. I'm not saying that to slow you down in any way. I'm saying it because the traders who last in the market are the ones who understand the rules before they even start playing the game. Okay, so let's take a quick look at the platform itself. When you log into Binance and you navigate to the futures section, this is what you'll see. The layout might look a little intimidating at first, but once you know where everything is, it's actually pretty clean. On the right here, you've got your trading pairs. You can trade Bitcoin futures, Ethereum futures, and dozens of other pairs in the market. On the left, you've got your chart. Now this shows you the price movement in real time. You can switch between time frames, 15 minute, 1 hour, depending on your trading style. On the right is your order panel. This is where you set your position size. Remember I spoke to you about whether it's 5x or 10x leverage. That is where we do it here. What order type do you want? Do you want a limit order, market order, stop limit? And at the bottom, you can see that when you open your positions, your order history and your account balance is reflected. Before you can start trading, you'll need to activate your Binance Futures account, which I'll walk you through step by step in my next video. But for now, just know that the platform is built and Binance has put a lot of educational resources onto the platform, and you can learn as you go. So that's your crypto introduction to futures, what they are, why they matter, and how to approach them responsibly. Honestly, when I first started looking into futures trading, it felt a lot at once. But once it clicks, it opens up a completely different way of thinking about the crypto market. If you found this video helpful, drop a like and subscribe, because in my next video, I'm going to walk you through a full step-by-step tutorial on how to activate your Binance Futures account and place your very first trade. You don't want to miss that one, so see you soon. Stay smart and trade responsibly.